Big Herc 916. Positivity, motivation, never settle for average. Go to bigherc916.com, pick up some merch. I got that original artwork, my autobiography, or a bar soap, and represent. I got some cool artwork on the website too. You can go into the category of art, see some of the art I've been dropping. I got some really cool boondocks, some speed racer stuff, Prince, Dave Chappelle, Richard Pryor, Richard Petty. Some cool stuff, man. Check it out. Holler at me. We'll negotiate a price, pick you up an original art piece signed by Big Herc. Or wash your ass, because I know you funky. Yeah, man, it looks like another divide and distract and conquer is underway. I told you in my last video that they're not letting up off the gas, man. The deletes. They're not stopping. We had a little push a while back, I don't know if you remember, for them to try to bring back the... People were like, oh, they tried that again, and it's like, okay, damn. What else can we do? Well, then they were sending the money over to those people, right? Trying to pull us into the situation over there. Couldn't quite get that to fly after Hawaii. He got hoodwinked. That exposed a lot. So, man, we can't send it over there. We got to send it to Hawaii. Damn. They don't want to take care of Hawaii, man. What happened to Hawaii? What happened to Hawaii? Why haven't they interviewed any of the families over in Hawaii on the major platforms? The kids. We still haven't heard about how many people died in Hawaii. We haven't heard. They blocked the town off. All the millionaires and billionaires' houses are still over there. They're intact, but the people, the natives who were born there, who had the property in their family, the restaurants, we ain't heard shit. $700. And we've given how many billions to Ukraine? They were trying to get us in that war bad, man. Hawaii came, oh, okay. And then you notice when Hawaii came, then California's about to be hit. They try to spin it. California is going to get hit with a hurricane. I was on the road that day. No hurricane, no crazy rain. Some bullshit, right? Another distraction. In the meantime, all the indictments going on with the crime families in DC, you don't hear too much about that because you don't know what's going on with that. We keep you looking over here. Then you had Mexico with the fake UFO alien. Come on, man, look like a baked piece of sourdough bread. We got this alien, and the little dude looked like this. He wasn't even as big as ET. Little dude. Looked like he came out of a little bacon dish. Little bacon man. I mean, come on, man. They tried everything. When they showed that, then they were talking about the indictment over here. And then they talk, we're going to take Trump. We're going to get Trump. Trump's he's the one. He's why the economy, they still blaming Trump. 3 years later, they still blaming Trump. They sold, man, and then the election, they panicking. What's going on? All this shit, bro. They go from one to next to the one, this one. Do you guys not see it? They don't want nobody to have any footing, man. It's like you're on marbles right now, just sliding around, man. You can't get your foot in. China and Taiwan, what's going on there? And then they do a spin move. Okay, let's make it seem like we're doing something. Do a little trade real quick. We're gonna do the trade with Iran, 5 for 5. Iran said we want $6 billion on top of the 5. What? We want $6 billion. Why are you giving them $6 billion? They want $6 billion. Are they giving us $6 billion? They're not giving us shit. But we gotta give them $6 billion to get our 5, and they want their 5. Hostages. Elon goes out to the border, shows what's going on at the border. They panic. Oh, Elon. Yeah, Elon. Investigate Elon. Yeah, Elon, shut your mouth. Oh, I think we're going to have to build a border wall now. Yeah, we sold all the material that Trump had down there. We don't want to use his stuff. We're going to start all over, build the wall now. But the wall was racist, right? Wasn't the wall racist? The wall was racist, but we've been flooded with who knows who. Military-age men, tattoos on the face. They don't care about America. They in here. This shit's a joke, bro. It's non-stop joke. You don't see any other country letting anybody flood in like that. And these people aren't saying America first. They saying wherever they come from first. They're not American. They didn't take the pledge. They didn't do the oath. They didn't go to the civics class. They don't know who the first 4 or 5 presidents are. They don't know anything about our history. They don't care. All I can say is that find you somebody that believes in this country and you guys have a conversation and look out for each other. Look out for your fellow American. Some people might be like, oh man, well, you want to see if you don't like it, go. Leave. You don't want to stand by your neighbor. You don't want to stand by what America was founded on. You want it to crumble, and then what? What do you want to happen? You power to the people. What are you going to do? You want to take it, you want everybody to be like you and think that you could sit around and get a handout and the next person you're entitled to what they have? That's fascism, socialism, mixed all in one, and then communism, and then basically government control. Some of you people, man, it makes no sense, and then you talk all this stuff, but you know nothing about history, and you don't understand anything about working for yourself and building something to be independent. The people who burn down and loot people who are hardworking businesses, people who randomly run around assaulting, breaking into stuff, you think it's fly, oh man, so what, blah, 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 I'm getting mine. Yeah, okay. When you get your head cracked, and this is coming from somebody who had their head cracked, I was one of them dudes, and I woke the F up, and I seen that I was a damn fool. I'm not in here trying to be a hypocrite. I'm telling you, I lived the life, and I was a damn fool, and I'm like, man, you know what? This was not what my family wanted for me. The lifestyle I was living was not what my family brought me into this world to be. And so I look at a lot of things that influenced me, things that had me twisted up. And as I started reading more about American history and about the lies we were taught in school, about the bullshit and what a constitutional republic really is, what a republic really is and not a democracy, what the de jure government is, what's a de facto government, I woke up. And realized I was only acting out of a program that was a foul program. But I had bought into it, and it had me doing some really foul shit. But I took responsibility, I did my time, but it took me going to the darkest places to find the truth. Some of you ain't never been to a dark place. A lot of you guys talk about, oh man, I'm down with this, down with that, but you ain't never really been in no serious conflicts, no serious shit, and you talk a lot of shit, but you ain't ready for what it takes to execute. We have problems here in America, man. We got people right now, young kids shooting each other, 14, 15, 13, no dads in the house. You know, violence is like, is to them is like, you know, basically drinking a soda pop. They shoot somebody and it's no big thing. That mentality right there is a pretty sad mentality, man. But that's what we're dealing with in America. People doing overdosing on the street, doing drugs in front of kids, needles hanging out their arm, zombies. We got some serious shit going on here. But hey, man, let's go to war. Another distraction. Election coming up, let's go to war. A lot of people keep saying, are we going to have a 2024 election, man? What's going to happen? I don't know, man. I don't know, but I know there's a timeline and there's a push, and there's a number of things they've been doing because they said they want to depopulate the planet. What does that mean? Oh, we got to get rid of like 200 million people. How do we do that? Number of different ways they can do it. How do they do it? Who do they want to get rid of? What particular demographic? Who are the people saying they want to get rid of? Who makes them? What makes some people so special that they should be gotten rid of? Why don't they just get rid of themselves? A lot of shit going on. Lot of different distractions on multiple fronts. It's a time for people to look for something outside of themselves as a higher power, to find their calling in life and to push for change. And we need to clean house, man. We are the people. Why are we getting punked? Why are we letting them punk us? I got punked for 9 years in the pen. Not punked by another inmate, by the warden and the guards. They was getting punked. Get against the wall. Put your hands up. Get over here, strip. You didn't strip, you get ass whooping. That's the guards and the warden. They do what they want to do. Now I'm on the street. Put this on your face. Nah, take this. Take this. Stop letting them punk you, man. Get these people out. Get these people up out of these office positions, man. Get them up out of there. Mayors, all these people. Think about this, man. The mayor of Chicago, right? Oh, we don't want to call them hoodlums and this and that. Now he got people right across the street you don't even know of. But he couldn't help you guys out with your situations, but you voted him in. Where else was it? The governor of Massachusetts? Yeah, if you got these immigrants coming in, if you got a spare bedroom, do your job and let them live in your house and we'll give you a little check. Go to bed at night and no telling what happens. Leave the house, no telling what. Come on, man. You got to be a damn fool. It's bad enough when you're in jail and you got people coming in there. You don't know. You're going to have somebody come, oh, you can stay in my house. Shit. New York mayor. Oh, we have a duty. We're a sanctuary city. We want these people to have the fair chance. Yeah, the right way, man. We don't know these people, man. It's illegal immigration, not legal immigration. Legal immigration, there's a process. Illegal immigration, who knows? And there's no allegiance to America. Then now what are you saying? Oh my God, we're getting overran. Well, we're going to lose New York. We don't have the resources. And they spread them out. They spread them out to all these places. Be prepared. have your mind right, have your people right, so that you know where you can go for safety. Get you some type of communications going in case the power goes down, you can't use your cell phone and shit hits the fan. Because look, man, the way they came in and attacked Israel, how long does it take for a hang glider, paraglider, a parasail with a lawnmower engine in the back? How long does it take that thing to descend? You mean to tell me you couldn't see that thing coming, like, as far as, like, if there's a military, when you see planes, like, they enter airspace and they, like, pop up on the radar, military's like, hey, man, foreign object, blah, 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 airspace, whoop, they deploy, boom, within minutes, a few minutes, they're up in the air. What would happen if these people got some type of, whatever type of phone they've been given, it's time to go? What you gonna do, man? Oh, man, I'm non-binary. Oh, man, I ain't with. What are you gonna do? You gonna protect yourself, or you gonna let them violate you? I ain't letting nobody violate me or my family. I'm not going out like that. I'm gonna go hard. But these people, you see what they were doing over there, and innocent people, it's not right, period. But when you talk about people who are willing to sacrifice their lives for something they believe in, you guys ain't seen nothing, man. I've seen some gang members ready to give up their life for something, but you talking about people who are into a belief, and you're over here worried about the bullshit? You guys, man, you got rid of a lot of the real ones in the military because they don't want to get the. And who you got? You got a dude dancing. Hey, come check me out at the show. And you think he gonna protect you? Gotta do a gut check, man. It's gut check time. Gut check, man. Shit hit the fan. Get around some real ones. Find out who's about their business. If you got an old family member who's been in the military, who knows about something, you better go talk to him. You better figure it out, because, hey, you do not want these people to violate you. And I'm not saying I want anything to happen to anybody. I'm just saying that there's some weird shit going on. And if you think that, when you seen that shit, imagine if you seen that shit flying into your neighborhood, what would you do? What would you do? You just seen a bunch of dudes flying in? Man, look. You're not coming up in here, man. Think about it, man. These people are, and they pick places where it's like, the rave at the border, right? Right by the border. What if they hit one of these concerts? One of these outdoor festivals, everybody dancing, music bumping. Dude, come up in there, but shit, anything can happen. I don't want anything to happen, but I'm saying you have to have your head on a swivel and be paying attention. I was already telling you to pay attention about crime. Now you got to pay attention to a lot of other shit, because people don't like America. They don't like our culture. They don't give a damn about the people over here. And to be honest with you, I don't care what you associate with. If you're non-binary, if you're trans, if you're gay, straight, if you're American, I'll ride. If you ride. But you gotta ride. You gotta be willing to stand by your neighbor. This is bigger than the divide. That's what they want to do, is divide us. It ain't about what what you care to do in your bedroom. I don't care about that. Just leave the kids alone and leave innocent people alone. But when it comes to protecting each other, America, man, we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up, man. That's a wake up call. And to see that and think that they got past one of the top defenses in the world, how did that happen? I still can't figure that one out, man. They ain't no joke over there, man. So that should be a heads up to tighten your game up, man, and to start looking at things a little bit different so you ain't caught slipping. And maybe put aside your differences, whether you're Christian, Muslim, whatever, but if you guys have the American values, we need to sit down and talk, man, and we need to not let whatever powers that be or narrative keep us from having this discussion, because this is bigger right now. We're at a very critical crossing point in American history, and they want to destroy this thing, man. That's the only obvious thing I can see. I mean, they tried everything else. They wiped out the businesses, the middle class, people who wouldn't have been criminals. They basically psyoped them into criminals. People who wouldn't have been on drugs, tried drugs for the first time, got a little dose of fentanyl, became addicts. I mean, dude, it's a bombardment, man. I'm just looking like, man, this shit is crazy. But who am I? I'm an ex-felon, just sharing my platform that's been shadow banned for the most part and suppressed. But I'm still here, I'm still sharing. I'm keeping 100 because I'm all about the positivity and motivation, and maybe somebody will hear this and it will change their life, because I like to see people do good in the world. I don't operate off of hate. I don't have hate in my heart. I just don't like to see people hurt other people for no reason, man. So share the channel, man. Subscribe and represent, man. Big Herc 916.
Officially, I only got one real spanking my entire life. My mom did the best a 14-year-old could do, raising me with love and instilling values that will last a lifetime. I was a straight-A student and lived to make her happy. So how did I go astray? A horrible stepdad that stole my self-worth and invoked fear turned me into a person that I struggled to overcome. From skateboarding to selling drugs, gang banging in juvenile hall, I got caught the same way many young promising men get caught up. I struggled to find my identity, getting mixed up in shootouts, crime, and the adult entertainment industry. This roller coaster continued as I juggled college, hustling, and Hollywood, eventually catching a federal bank robbery case. I found redemption in prison while serving a 120-month federal sentence and came out a man on a mission. I became a social media influencer with over 500 million views on YouTube and a life coach mentoring people all over the world. This is my journey against all odds.
Go to bigherc916.com and purchase you a bar of soap, one of the books I've written, a hat, a beanie, a t-shirt, tank top, or some detail spray for your car. Hello, my name is Big Herc 916, and I'm with the Wash Your Ass Committee, and I'm traveling across America helping people wash their ass and get their booty holes clean. And I have with me here today Wash Your Ass soap, and this one in particular is Butt Naked Scrub, but I also have Festival, Oatmeal Milk and Honey, Jamaican Me Crazy, Monkey Farts, and all these scents smell very good. They will help cleanse your body of funk and also make you feel better about yourself. So if you can go to bigherc916.com, you can pick you up a bar, and my goal is to help America combat funk. Stop walking around with a crusty butt, smelly ball sack, and a funky hoo-ha. Big Herc said wash that ass. Pick you up a t-shirt at freshoutseries.com.